did a steady job, hauling items for the mob. Had a steady job, hauling items for the mob. Pay was pathetic, but it's a shame those boys couldn't be a little bit more copacetic. Midwest LA girl, already know what I need to know. I met a West LA girl who already know what I need to know. What I need to know. Name, address, and phone number. Oh, and just how far to go. West LA fade away. West LA fade away. Little red light on the highway, big green light on the speedway. Looking for a chateau, 21 rooms and one will do. Looking for a chateau, 21 rooms but one will do. Don't wanna rent it, just wanna use it, rent it for an hour or two. West LA fade away. West LA fade away. Little red light on the highway, big green light on the speedway. Little red light on the highway, big green light on the speedway. Little red light on the highway, big green light on the speedway.
Okay, I guess we're going to cut to some B-roll while we go get situated on the couch.
Works for me.
Okay, we're on.
Steve Parrish.
Steve couldn't make it tonight. He's in Homer, Alaska. We found this out maybe 20 minutes before we went on, if that, 15. Anyway, hi Steve. If you're watching up there in Homer, have fun up there. Huh? Trix.
Hey.
What are we? This is Trixie Garcia,
Hi.
the youngest of the Garcia.
Well, we have one younger.
We have one younger?
Keelan is younger.
Oh,
Absolutely.
that's right.
Yes.
He. Okay, well, anyway, so wrong again.
Let me just say I'm relieved Parrish isn't here. Love him, but that was another element.
Too much of a
Too
good
much
thing.
of a good thing.
I've heard that old saying. I never knew what it meant.
Yeah, so we've got this symphony coming to town, and we're really excited about it.
Right.
Yeah, well, here we are celebrating another birthday of Jerry's and getting together and playing the music and extending the family and watching Warren tear it up. It's been doing excellent.
Sure has been fun.
It's been amazing.
And really, really, really special.
Well, so how many gigs have you done so far?
Last night at Red Rocks was number 6.
Number 6. And you do how many tunes in a given night?
I think around 15. We divided the arrangement duties up among 3 different arrangers, and all told, I think we did 21, 22 arrangements. And so tomorrow and the next night, I'm hoping to play every song over the 2 nights if we can make it work out that way.
Now, who's conducted tomorrow night?
To my knowledge, Michael Tilson Thomas.
Really?
I mean, that's, I could be wrong. I was once already today. But
I was too.
That's what that's what my knowledge is, but I've learned not to rely on that.
Right.
It's either him or Sarah Hicks.
Either way, we're blessed.
But either way.
It shows you what I know.
Well.
It's like,
right,
yeah,
you just
I'm
somebody,
just along for the ride.
Somebody slaps you on the back and says, "Go."
It's showtime.
Yeah, I know that one. Well, hell, now, I can't wait to get back into my little project, but that'll be next year sometime. Do you have sections where you stretch the band out? Do you have sections where you stretch the orchestra out as well?
Yeah, what I've been telling people in interviews and stuff is that there's 3 ways that we honor the spirit of improvisation, because when I was first approached about doing this, I thought it was an amazing idea, but what I didn't want to do was just to have symphonic interpretations of the music. I thought, if we're going to do this, then let's also try and keep some of the spirit of how the music was played as opposed to just how it was written. And so the ways that we came up with were one, which is the most obvious, which is sometimes the symphony's playing an orchestrated piece, and myself and Jeff Sipe and Lincoln Schleifer are improvising on top of it. Other times the symphony bows out and we just go into improv land for a few minutes, and then upon cue bring the symphony back in. But one of the most unique things, and it doesn't happen terribly often, but the way the show opens is with this version of Dark Star. It's just an excerpt, and I sent a tape to Stephen Bernstein, our friend, who's one of the arrangers, of a tape of you guys in 1968, and he took a 4 or 5 minute segment of you guys just improvising and orchestrated it. So everything you play, everything Jerry plays, everything Phil plays, all the keyboard stuff, it's all kind of assigned to different symphonic pieces. So you're hearing what was originally spontaneous composition, and now it's orchestration, and that's the way the show opens. And then we segue from that into us jamming on a little bit of Dark Star, which segues into a little bit, or a nice long version of Birdsong. And the version of Birdsong that we chose, or that I chose, was a version with Branford sitting in with you guys.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
I used that,
as
a template and sent it to Stephen as well. So a lot of the orchestration is not only you guys improvising, but Branford's improv as well. And hearing that stuff connected with a symphonic arrangement is just really, really unique. I don't think I've ever heard anything quite like it.
Yeah, you know, the whole reason, or a big reason at least, for doing this kind of thing is to, you know, just to hear the music, of course, in another setting and all that.
Yeah.
But also, classical music is kind of in a funk these days. I mean, it was going big.
Yeah.
It was going strong back in the '60s when the Dead got together, and then over the decades, it fell into a funk, and you know, only old people would go, and the old people only wanted to hear, you know, the Romantic era or you know, the stuff that they play on the radio that they call classical music, which is all Baroque, real boxy, real predictable, and that's what people think of as classical music, when actually classical music, Bach, Beethoven, Bartok, all those guys were borrowing stuff that they heard from fiddle players and you know, basically folk music,
right,
or jazz or whatever that they were listening to, and arranging it big, making it big.
And other regional music from a different part of the world, taking that influence. And if somebody goes, "Oh wow, how unique!" Well, it's because they were taking something that wasn't kind of their domain,
right?
You know,
this ought to shake things up a little bit.
And it was the same with Gershwin and Irving Berlin and people, the pop writers. The stuff that really shook them up and turned some heads was the stuff where they would take Egyptian music or like Russian lullaby and stuff like that, and incorporate melodies or what they called back then Negro spirituals or whatever, and incorporate that into a fancy piece, you know.
And you know, the avant-garde stuff is cool if you study this kind of music and you can appreciate it, but it leaves most people, it goes right over most people's heads. You know, modern, what they call modern classical music, you know, goes right over most people's heads. They just can't get a handle on it. It's too out there, you know, 12-tone music and that kind of stuff. And so part of the, it at least occurs to me that part of the effort here, part of the endeavor is to infuse some more other traditions into classical music and see what shakes out. And one of the things that we're doing with my piece is we're going to try to get the orchestra to actually innovate a little bit or
Improvise.
You know, play out of their heads. So we'll give them, we'll give the section leaders a few bars. You know, that's 32 bars. I want you to build. Now, we're going to start with this riff. It'll advance to you guys break off. You know, the cellos keep on that riff. The violas and violins go this against that. We're going to get polyrhythmic here, and then we're going to bring in some brass. And you guys, that's one way to do it. And we'll have riff 1, 2, 3. So riff 1, 2, 3, 4 in. Riff 2, 2, 3, 4 in, and do it like that. It'll be different every night.
Yeah.
And then another way to do it is to give them, okay, you got 16 bars here, 32 bars here. Here are the chord changes. You guys play what you want. If you want to play it all together, fine. If people want to Dixieland it, go ahead and Dixieland it. And so that'll come off different every night. We're getting the high sign that it's time to go play again. We got to keep this show on the road. Sounds good to me. So, do we cut to B-roll again here?
No, just go.
Just go. Okay.
Just go. Okay then.
So we'll trade lines on this one, right? Yeah. I'll just watch. When they come to take you down, when they bring that wagon round, when they come to call on you and drag your poor body down, just one thing I ask of you, oh, just one thing for me. Please forget you knew my name, my darling, Sugaree. Shaking, shaking, Sugaree. Just don't tell them that you know me. Shaking, shaking, Sugaree. Just don't tell them that you know me.
never could do no wrong. Had everything sewed up tight. How come you gotta lay awake all night long? More than one thing I ask of you, just one thing for me. Please forget you knew my name, my darling, Sugaree. Shake it, Sugaree. Oh, just don't tell them that you know one me. Shake it, Sugaree. Just don't tell them that you know me. Well, in spite of all your games, still gotta sleep out in the pouring rain. One last voice is calling you, and I guess it's time to go. Guess it's time to go. And just one thing I ask of you, just one thing for me. Please forget you knew my name, my darling Sugaree. Shake it, Sugaree. Shake it up now, Sugaree. Shake it, meet you at the Jubilee. If that Jubilee, it don't come, maybe I'll meet you on the right. Oh, but there's still one thing I ask of you. Just one thing for me. Please forget you knew my name. My darling Sugaree. Shake it, Sugaree. Just don't tell them that you know me. Shake it, Sugaree. Just don't tell them that you know me. Oh yeah, shake it, Sugaree. Just don't tell them that you know me. Shake it, Sugaree. Just don't tell them that you know. Oh, don't you tell them that you know me.
We're getting long-winded here.
How do we decide to do this? You know, we were talking earlier about classical music and how it's kind of on a downswing, and what always happens with any genre is the upswing comes about from new innovation from some artist that comes in and shakes it up. You know?
Right.
And one of the things that you're going to be challenging classical musicians to do is what we're doing right here, which is improvisation.
Right.
You know,
It's got to happen.
yeah, it's, you know, it's the next unknown, I think, you know.
This is a long, long conversation, and there are technological approaches to doing this. There are more meat and potatoes ways of approaching it, like Warren and I are doing. There's a guy who's got a system that you can, whereby you can. Well, we'll talk about this next when we get on the couch.
Are we harmonic? Who's taking the first verse?
I'll take. No, why don't you do the whole tune?
Okay, I'll do that. You want to count it?
Well, you count it. You're singing it.
Let's do it slow. Sure. 1, 2.
Falls like crazy fingers, peals of fragile thunder, keeping time. Recall the days that still are to come. Some sing blue, hang your heart on laughing willow, straight down to the water, deep sea of love. Beneath the sweet calm face of the sea, swim undertow. Life may be sweeter for this, I don't know. See how it feels in the air. Hey lady, lullaby, sing plainly for you. Soft, strong, sweet and true. Cloud heads reaching from a rainbow, tapping at the window. Touch your hair, so swift and bright, strange figures of light float in air. Who can stop what must arrive now? Something new is waiting to be born. Dark as the night, you're still by my side. Shining side. Gone are the days we stopped to decide where we
Tonight I would be thankful, Lord, for any dream at all. Some folks would be happy just to have one dream come true. But everything you gather is just more that you can lose.
So we're on. We got Trixie, Sunshine, and Carolyn.
Hi. Hi, Bob.
The Garcia girls, or a number of them. So I got some bullet points. First bullet point is, I think we all want to wish Jerry a happy birthday. Yeah. So it's tomorrow, not tonight. And then we're going to talk about Jerry's new website, or the new Jerry website.
Correct. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Technical difficulty.
Technical difficulties here. Let's see. Say something.
Well, I'm trying to say something, but Bob, you keep interrupting me.
Well, yeah, that's kind of my job here. Is she going? Okay, great.
Yeah, I'm good.
You're on.
Oh, I wanted to just say a couple of words about Jerry's birthday. He had a lot of them, but we wish he'd had a few more.
Yeah.
And this is the time of year to have a lot of reflections about Jerry's life and with the family and so on. And we miss him a lot, especially now. But we had some really fun times on his birthday. But he, just about every single time he would have to play a show. I mean, that was his life. He was never happy unless he was doing a gig somewhere.
Well, we were always on tour in the summer.
Yeah.
Make hay while the sun shines.
Mm-hmm. And I just remember us being apart a lot too in the early days when we were so broke and nobody had any money. But God, the times were tough, but times were great.
Yeah. That starving artist business is pretty much everything it's cracked up to be. It's a lot of fun. These days you work at the Apple store, I guess, but it's the same old deal. Mm-hmm. Okay, my bullet points now. Let's talk about the Jerry website.
Oh, this beautiful new website. I know that a team of fabulous people have been working on this website for some time and have asked the family for input. And
nobody asked me.
Oh, darn. It's never too late. I think this is going to be an open door for a while. But I'd like to hear Trixie say more about it because she knows more about it. She's been much more closely involved in it than I have.
It's going to be kind of a state-of-the-art website, new technology, new ways for people to geek out about tour schedules, set lists, equipment, and all the things that make the fans happy and all their different levels of fandom, from new people to old people. So this is very soon we'll be launching this new revamped site, and I think everyone's going to really love it. It's been a great work of passion and dedication. It was created by Deadheads for Deadheads, and it'll be here very soon. You just saw a little clip. We're very proud of it, and we'll just hold on to your hats because it's coming.
Right. Yeah, we'll work up. If I get involved, we'll probably work up some stuff that's real reminiscent of Angry Birds. And
what?
The Weir portal is in development.
Yeah, right. The portal. So this is going to be
make sure it's fun.
At jerrygarcia.com.
Yeah.
And just kind of keep your eye on the website and wait for the good stuff to start happening.
Okay, now last year we did a show, I think it was on Jerry, it might have been on Jerry's birthday. It was on August 1st, and it was called, the show was a cluster, one of those. I was on the road when people were being asked to come and play, and of course everybody wanted to come and play the show, and if I had been consulted on this, I would have said, okay, well, we got way too many people, but I wasn't. So we had a show with way too many people. It was called Moving Me Brightly. Or no, yeah, Move Me Brightly. There we go. And, but it fell together. It was long. It was 5 or 6 hours. And the rehearsals, getting everybody, basically getting, 10 pounds of rats into a 5-pound bag. It was a lot of work, the rehearsals, and then we were rehearsing for a couple of days, and then right up until lights, camera, action. But we somehow made it through, and there were a lot of great folks on the show. I'm not even going to start. Give me a list of the people, and I'll start reading it. But toward the end of this little rave, because I don't want to leave people out. But it all fell together. We recorded it, and we made a DVD out of it, and that's coming out, and it's going to benefit the. Proceeds go to the Garcia estate, and I don't know what you girls are going to do with it, but we
listen to it in the shower, I assume.
Right. Well, but there's video.
Right. But the music was. But wait, I know there's video.
Shower.
No, but the music was fabulous because we were here. We were here for the whole thing, and it was delightful. And it kept changing. They kept, every song they bring in new people, and it was. We met all sorts of great musicians.
We had Mike Gordon on bass. The rhythm section sort of revolved around the band The National, as I recall. But it's been a while since I've seen it, and people were coming and going from the drum seat, from the bass player would shift out, guitarists. We had lots of guitarists, trumpet player, I think, and a lot of singers, a lot of singer, songwriter, guitarists. That was the night that I met Jonathan Wilson, for instance, who's the greatest thing since canned beer, and. And we had Sean Lennon on there. Not Sean Lennon. Harper Simon on there. Wait a minute. Here's
Lucas Nelson.
Lucas Nelson. Yeah.
He came the day before.
Let me see. Neil Casal, who was great. Jeff was on. Jeff Comanti. Sam Cohen. Well, Sam Cohen came sort of bundled up with the. And Craig Finn with the National folks, and then Donna Jean Gotcha was on there. Mike Gordon, Jonathan Graboff, Josh